In this video, I will explain why mathematics is important. Mathematics is a difficult and boring subject, but it is a subject that never disappears from our studies. That is because mathematics is an important subject. What makes it so important? Mathematics is the foundation of our modern material civilization. Let's look at the things that can be considered the fruits of our modern civilization. Cars, airplanes, TVs, computers, smartphones. No matter which one you choose, it's okay to say that without mathematics, these things could not have been created. And now all the people who create these things must study math, whether they like it or not. If the framework of modern civilization is steel and its flesh is semiconductor, then mathematics is the lifeblood of modern civilization. Just as the body will rot and die if the blood does not circulate, without mathematics, modern civilization will soon collapse. The power of mathematics will continue to be eternal in the future. Well, I cannot guarantee it, but it is certain that it will never disappear while you are alive. The history of mathematics advancing civilization dates back 2,500 years. Even if mathematics were to decline, it would take at least 2,000 years before it disappears. What is developed for a long time will last long even if it perishes. In the worst-case scenario, mathematics will be necessary for civilization for the next 2,000 years. If it's not the worst case, mathematics will be needed forever. Do you know what civilization means to you? It includes everything that is good in a worldly sense, such as becoming rich, owning a sports car, and becoming famous. Imagine if you solved a global math problem. Even if you wear shabby clothes, people will say, "Wow," when they find out who you are, and it will never go out of style. So why has math become the foundation of civilization? It's because math is the most powerful magic. Have you seen the movie Harry Potter? Most people have seen it at least once. In the movie, a fantastic world of magic appears. When you walk through the halls of Hogwarts, the people in the paintings on the wall move and sometimes ask you for a password. I thought of this scene and said to myself, "Oh, that's all possible now with today's IT technology." Mathematics possesses a powerful magical force. It is the most powerful magical force in history, and it is actual magic. So how does math produce this magical power? Let me explain by using math to cast a spell. It's the proof of the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Instead of a lengthy explanation, I will show it with one picture. As you can see in the picture, there is an angle here, and you can always draw a parallel line here, so this angle will be same as this angle. And this angle is also same as this angle. So, as you can see, three angles make 180 degrees. You might think this is trivial, but that's because we've obtained something remarkable too easily. Think about it. Something amazing has happened. What is it? We thought about just one triangle, but we proved it for all triangles that exist in the world. The sum of the three angles is 180 degrees. Moreover, we have proven it with a powerful necessity. Anyone with normal reasoning cannot say, "It might not be true." Even if we go into very complex mathematics, there is only a difference in how many things are combined. However, this characteristic always remains the same. This is where the magical power of mathematics lies. Let's summarize the power of mathematics we just looked at. This is also a characteristic of mathematical knowledge. The first is universality. It was proven for all triangles. This is the meaning of universality. In other words, mathematical knowledge tells us about all things of the same kind. Here, universality equals generality, which equals abstractness, and each of them means finding commonalities. The second one is necessity, and I will later change this to logicality. In fact, in mathematics and philosophy, what is logical is necessary. The meaning of this necessity is simply that it is never wrong. To exaggerate a little, it can be said to be the absolute truth. The third characteristic is systematicity, which is expressed in mathematics as the axiomatic system. It's best to get familiar with this term by hearing it often, as you eventually need to know this concept. Its meaning is that many different things are combined in an orderly way. In the case of the triangle example, properties such as vertical angles, congruent angles, and parallel lines were combined to prove the theorem. Because of the characteristic of systematicity, mathematical knowledge opens up many avenues of truth in many different directions. Now that I've said all that, There are a lot of things that need more explanation. But for now, let me summarize here. All the math we learn in middle and high school is knowledge armed with the characteristics of universality, necessity, and systematicity. Due to these three characteristics, mathematics exerts a very powerful force and supports civilization and our convenient lives. That's what makes math important. If nobody studies math, we will at least go back to the era of horse-drawn carriages. I will provide a more detailed explanation in another video. Thank you for watching. If it was helpful, please hit the like and subscribe buttons once.